Don't you want a steel hat too?
Hey YouTube, it's me, the Mighty Melv. How's it going? It's going pretty well over here. As you can see, I'm going to be, from this different angle, I'm going to be showing you another LARP weapon that I completed, today. Probably not when you guys see it, but at least when I made it. Woo! Anyways, as you can tell, it's going to be an axe. So, let me get it right here. So here, ladies and gentlemen, is my LARP axe. Yet again, I've missed the point of view of the camera. Point 2 for me. Anyways, so, it's quite big. Here is the head, I suppose you could say, of it. Hooray, it's quite big. It's a nice rectangle, because we like rectangles. Quite a thick blade, for safety, and also because that's the only size you can get it to fit. Why not? It's a big weapon. It should have a big hitting area. So, my first axe, mind you, being a sword person, I don't make very many axes, so that's just how I am. I felt like a little bit of variety. It's just nice to kind of broaden your horizon, you know? You don't want it to be this big, you prefer it to be this big! Just, you know, you're more adaptive that way. So, anyways, it's pretty big. I think there was, let's see, on the sides, each side here, there's 2 layers of foam for keeping the shape together. There's also 2 pieces of cardboard inside that are a smaller version of this shape, and they're sandwiched together, but the grains cross kind of like that. That keeps the shape's integrity, if you will, so that way, if anyone was to hit it sideways like this, all this wood would just go and fall off the side, and that keeps the whole thing together, if you will. Sorry. So that helps to keep that together. There's 2 layers of foam right here. You might actually be able to see it. But there's 2 layers of foam on the striking surface, to sound technical, and that's so when I smack someone in the face with this, it won't hurt them, and they cannot complain. Same thing on this side, actually. So there's 2 layers of foam on both sides of this for safety. There isn't any extra foam right here, so, but yet again, it's not like I'm going to hit anybody with that point. Could happen, but they'll be hit by either this point or this point. And then again, why would you be thrusting with an axe? It's a hacking weapon. Could happen. I can hold it here, but why do that? So I have this very nice big handle here, so it has lots of leverage, and I want lots of leverage because, well, one, on an axe, since you're doing this kind of motion with it, you want to be able to maneuver it. This is a bit of a big one. You can sort of one-hand it, but it's a little weighty on this side, so it's best to do it with 2 hands. With 2 hands you have more leverage, the more room you have. Also, there's the kind of glue I use, which is called PL, is literally just the letters PL. I use that because it is extremely strong. You can put houses together with that. In fact, well, it allows for flexibility, so not like you can't like pull it that much and have it like still stay together, but it does let some flexibility. Like I think the person who told me about it said that when he saw it on a display, there was like 2 pieces of steel glued together like that, and they were bending them and stuff with the PL, and it wasn't coming apart. So, you know, it's kind of good. It holds the foam together really well, and it also somewhat weights it, so that when you swing it, it has a bit more of a punch to it. That just helps you move the other's weapon, because, you know, being a actual fencer, it's you know, when I've seen people do their LARPs, I usually see them going at it and stuff like that, but they will not block. So if you are able to hit their weapon out of the way, then you can hit them and not have to worry about them hitting you back as soon. And usually you would win the fight if you block with more than your shield, because most people I've seen don't use a shield unless you are in Dagger here, which I've barely seen anyone who doesn't have a shield. Well, at least mostly, because I know there are tons of people who don't. But moreover, if you're not using a shield, you should be able to knock it out of the way. We'll make a whole separate thing on that, so I'll be quiet about that and come back to the axe. You'll understand why later. So anyways, you can see here that this is a rope handle, and this is the same kind, more or less, that I used for the katana that you saw in one of my previous videos, my other LARP video. It's a really fine braid. I'll move it closer. It's a pretty fine braid, and it's really strong, and it makes it so that it's easy to wrap, to use it as a wrap, and just as a rope on its own, because it's really dense, but it is much more flexible than one that, say, was just like two spirals going together. That one doesn't really bend that well, if you know what I mean. It doesn't wrap in tight circles very well. This one does, and it's also pretty soft, so it just kind of is fun to hold it. Yay. But anyways, it makes it very easy to move it, and therefore it's preferable to use. And if you can have a handle that's cloth, it kind of makes it a bit firmer. If it's a firmer handle, it responds quicker, and in a combat-oriented game, you would want something that's a little... You would want your items to be responding quickly, because then you can beat the crap out of them easily. So, anyways, that is my LARP axe, and I just wanted to show that off to you people, to just show that homemade weapons can be awesome. So, anyways, happy holidays, YouTubers.